Aachen Cathedral. Just the name whispers history. This isn't just any church, it's a powerful symbol of European culture and heritage. The cathedral's heart is the Palatine Chapel, built by Charlemagne around 800 AD. Imagine, this place has stood for over 1200 years. Emperors were crowned here. Pilgrims have flocked here for centuries. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to its enduring importance. Walk through the cathedral doors and you're walking in the footsteps of emperors. Charlemagne himself is buried here. 31 German kings were crowned under this very roof. Can you imagine the ceremonies, the grandeur? But it's not just about kings and queens. Aachen Cathedral is a living church. People still come here to worship, to feel a connection to something bigger than themselves. That's the magic of this place. It links us to the past while reminding us of the enduring power of faith and human achievement. Picture Europe in the 8th century. It's a time of upheaval, a patchwork of kingdoms. Enter Charlemagne, a king with a vision. He dreams of uniting these lands under one banner, one faith. He chooses Aachen, his favorite city, as his capital. And at the heart of Aachen, he'll build a cathedral, a symbol of his power and piety. Charlemagne doesn't think small. He wants the best architects, the finest materials. He brings in marble columns all the way from Rome. He orders mosaics shimmering with gold. The Palatine Chapel, the heart of the cathedral, is designed to awe and inspire. It's a statement. Charlemagne isn't just a king, he's an emperor. The year is 800 AD. Pope Leo III crowns Charlemagne Holy Roman Emperor inside the newly completed Palatine Chapel. It's a seismic event. The Roman Empire, thought to be gone, is reborn in the West, and Aachen Cathedral is at the center of it all. For centuries, Aachen Cathedral is the coronation church of the Holy Roman Emperors. Imagine the processions, the glittering crowds, the weight of history. Kings come from across Europe to be crowned here. It's a sacred space, a place where earthly power meets divine authority. Echoes of the Empire. Charlemagne dies in 814 AD, but his legacy lives on in Aachen Cathedral. He's buried here, his tomb a place of pilgrimage for centuries. The cathedral becomes a treasure house, filled with relics like the Virgin Mary's cloak and the loincloth worn by Jesus at the crucifixion. Over the centuries, the cathedral is expanded and embellished. New chapels are added, Gothic spires reach for the heavens. But the heart of it, Charlemagne's Palatine Chapel, remains. It stands as a testament to his vision, a tangible link to a pivotal moment in European history. A fusion of styles. Aachen Cathedral isn't just one style, it's a history of architecture. Start outside. See that octagon? That's pure Carolingian, Charlemagne's time. Then look up. Gothic spires pierce the sky, added centuries later. It's like a building that grew over time, each generation adding its own layer. Walk through the doors, and the interior is a feast for the eyes. You've got Romanesque arches, soaring Gothic vaults, even hints of Byzantine influence in the mosaics. It shouldn't work, but it does. It's a testament to the skill of the builders who seamlessly blended these different styles. The heart of the matter. The real gem is the Palatine Chapel, Charlemagne's masterpiece. It's an octagon, a perfect geometric shape, symbolizing heaven on earth. Inside, it's all about light and space. 8 massive pillars rise up, supporting a dome high above. Light streams in through stained glass windows, painting the space in vibrant colors. And then there are the mosaics. Thousands of tiny pieces of colored glass form intricate scenes from the Bible. Gold shimmers everywhere, reflecting the light and creating an otherworldly glow. You can almost feel the presence of Charlemagne himself, his vision brought to life in this extraordinary space. Section 3. Through the Ages. Aachen Cathedral has seen it all. Wars, fires, revolutions. It stood the test of time. Over the centuries, there have been renovations, restorations, additions. Each generation has left its mark, adding a new chapter to the cathedral's story. Today, experts work tirelessly to preserve this architectural treasure. They use cutting-edge techniques to restore the mosaics, to reinforce the structure, to ensure that Aachen Cathedral continues to inspire awe for generations to come. It's a labor of love, a testament to the enduring power of this sacred space. Section 1. Coronations of Kings. For centuries, Aachen Cathedral was the place to be crowned if you were king of the Germans. Can you imagine the scene? From 936 to 1531 AD, 31 German kings knelt at the cathedral's altar. They received their crowns, a symbol of their right to rule. The most important coronation? It has to be Otto I in 936 AD. This wasn't just a ceremony, it was a statement. Otto was crowned King of the Germans, but he also saw himself as Charlemagne's heir. His coronation in Aachen linked him to that legacy, cementing his power and ambition. Section 2. The Charlemagne Factor. You can't talk about Aachen Cathedral without talking about Charlemagne. It was his vision, his ambition, that brought this place to life. And even after his death, his presence looms large, literally. Charlemagne's tomb is right here in the cathedral. It's a pilgrimage site, a place where people come to pay their respects to the emperor who shaped Europe. And there's more. His throne, a simple marble seat, is displayed in the upper gallery. Can you picture him sitting there, surveying his domain? Section 3. Pilgrimage and Relics. Aachen Cathedral wasn't just a place for kings. It was a destination for everyday pilgrims. They came from all over Europe, seeking blessings, cures, and a connection to the divine. What drew them? Relics. These weren't just any relics, these were the big leagues. The cathedral housed some of the holiest objects in Christendom. The Virgin Mary's cloak, the loincloth worn by Jesus at the crucifixion, even pieces of the true cross. These relics were displayed in elaborate shrines, attracting the faithful and adding to the cathedral's prestige. Section 1. A sacred space. Aachen Cathedral is more than just a building. It's a living, breathing testament to faith. For over 1,000 years, people have come here to worship, to find solace, to connect with something larger than themselves. Imagine the prayers whispered within these walls, the hopes and dreams carried on candlelight. Every Sunday, the cathedral comes alive with the sounds of Mass. The scent of incense fills the air. Light streams through stained glass windows, painting the space in vibrant colors. It's a powerful reminder that faith continues to offer comfort and inspiration, just as it did centuries ago. The cathedral isn't just a place for individual prayer, it's a focal point for the community. Processions wind through the streets of Aachen, culminating in grand celebrations within the cathedral walls. These events bring people together, reinforcing a shared history and a common faith. For centuries, Aachen Cathedral has been a destination for pilgrims, drawn by the promise of something extraordinary: relics. These relics are not just historical artifacts. They are believed to be imbued with divine energy and spiritual significance. These weren't just souvenirs. These were tangible connections to the divine, objects believed to hold spiritual power. Each relic tells a story, a narrative that bridges the gap between the earthly and the heavenly. Imagine touching a fragment of the true cross, the wood upon which Jesus was crucified. The very thought of it sends shivers down the spine of the faithful. Or gazing upon the Virgin Mary's cloak, imagining her wearing it. Such relics offer a profound sense of connection to the sacred figures of Christianity. These relics offered pilgrims a tangible link to their faith, a way to feel closer to the divine. They provided a physical manifestation of their beliefs, something they could see and touch. Every 7 years, Aachen Cathedral hosts a special event, the Pilgrimage of the Relics. This event draws even larger crowds, all eager to partake in this rare opportunity. The most sacred relics, including the Virgin Mary's cloak and the loincloth worn by Jesus, are put on display for public veneration. These moments are deeply moving for the faithful. Pilgrims flock from all corners of the globe, eager to witness these sacred objects and receive their blessings. The diversity of the pilgrims adds to the rich tapestry of the event. The presence of these relics elevated Aachen Cathedral to a status reserved for only the holiest of sites. It became a beacon of faith, drawing believers from far and wide. It became a destination, a place where faith and history intertwined, leaving an undeniable mark on the cultural and religious landscape of Europe. The legacy of these relics continues to inspire and draw pilgrims to this day. Today, Aachen Cathedral isn't just a relic of the past, it's a vibrant hub, buzzing with activity. Every year, over 2 million people from around the globe step through its doors. They come to marvel at the architecture, to feel the weight of history, to find a moment of peace in a hectic world. Imagine standing beneath the soaring dome of the Palatine Chapel, sunlight streaming through the stained glass. You can almost hear the echoes of coronations past, the murmur of pilgrims' prayers. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the enduring power of faith and human endeavor. The cathedral is a feast for the senses. The scent of incense hangs in the air, the mosaics shimmer with an otherworldly glow. The sheer scale of the building takes your breath away. It's no wonder that UNESCO declared Aachen Cathedral a World Heritage Site in 1978, recognizing its universal value and importance. What's remarkable about Aachen Cathedral is its ability to connect us to the past, bridging centuries of history and culture. It's not a dusty museum, but a living, breathing testament to history, a place where the past and present coexist harmoniously. When you walk through those doors, you're walking in the footsteps of Charlemagne, of emperors and pilgrims, of countless souls who found solace and inspiration within these walls. Each step echoes with stories of devotion, power, and human spirit. Today, the cathedral continues to play an active role in the community, serving as a hub for cultural and spiritual gatherings. It hosts concerts, exhibitions, and lectures, breathing new life into the ancient stones, making history accessible and engaging for everyone. Imagine listening to Gregorian chants beneath the vaulted ceilings, the music soaring heavenward just as it did centuries ago, creating an atmosphere of timeless reverence. Aachen Cathedral is a reminder that the past isn't something to be shut away in a museum, but a vital thread connecting us to who we are today, a living narrative of our shared heritage. It's a place where history comes alive, where faith continues to inspire, and where visitors from all walks of life can find beauty, solace, and a profound sense of wonder, bridging generations and cultures in a single, sacred space. Aachen Cathedral. It's more than just bricks and mortar. It's a testament to human ingenuity and devotion. It's a journey through time, a living chronicle of centuries past. Close your eyes and imagine the stories these walls could tell. You can almost hear the echoes of Charlemagne's empire, the clashing of swords, and the whispers of courtly intrigue. The murmur of pilgrims' prayers, their hopes and dreams carried on the wind. The soaring voices of coronation choirs filling the air with their majestic harmonies. This is a place where history comes alive, where the past and present coexist. The weight of centuries rests gently on its weathered stones, each one a silent witness to history. But it's not stuck in the past. It evolves, embracing the new while honoring the old. It's a living, breathing testament to the enduring power of faith, artistry, and human ambition. Every detail tells a story. Aachen Cathedral reminds us that the past isn't gone, it's a part of us, waiting to be rediscovered. It's just waiting to be rediscovered. Each visit is a new chapter in its ongoing story. And when we take the time to listen, we can hear its stories, rich with lessons and inspiration. Its stories can inspire and move us, connecting us to a shared human experience, connecting us to something larger than ourselves, a continuum of human endeavor. So next time you're planning a trip, consider the journey through time that Aachen Cathedral offers. Put Aachen Cathedral on your list. Walk those hallowed halls and let history envelop you. Let the mosaics dazzle you with their intricate beauty. Feel the weight of history in every stone you touch. And remember, you're stepping into a story that's been unfolding for over 1,000 years, a story that continues to grow with each visit.